up, everybody? And hola, back from UFC Noche last night. Was good. We'll talk about it. Let's get into it. Shit. It's UFC Noche. Didn't even happen in Mexico like they originally planned because there was construction, a.k.a. the cartel probably got some shit involved, and didn't happen down there. So they had it in San Antonio, Texas, which is just as Latino as Mexico, so
basically Mexico.
Basically Mexico. So you didn't really tell a difference. Had some good fights, had some ass fights. Let's get into it. Let's fucking break this shit down. Okay, let's go down to the bottom here. First fight of the night. Don't really have much to say about this fight. He got knocked out in the first round. The last 30 seconds was,
It was the tough finale.
Tough finale. Yep, you're right on that.
I watched it pretty heavily. Not the tough, but the fight. Ukrainian guy kind of just stood in the front at first. I thought he was going to lose. He took some bad punches. I was like, this ain't good. And then as Rodrigo was doing work, he shot for a takedown. And then when they got back up, Ukrainian guy knocked him out.
That's how it goes sometimes. That happens a couple times tonight, but we'll get to that. Next fight, a women's bantamweight, Alex Pereira's sister, Alice Pereira, making her UFC debut against a pretty good opponent. You would imagine it's pretty much similar records. Went to a decision. Alice lost decision. Was split. So, I mean, let's see what we have here. Junichiro Kamijo gave her the fight. And Gino Garcia and Jesse Laurenti did not. Gino Garcia gave every round to Rendon, so...
Yeah, I didn't see that, but...
Who knows? I don't know.
I mean, the other two gave at least both gave the first round to Pereira. It's kind of how I seen it.
Yeah, pretty competitive fight all the way through, but... Yeah, she'll come back. She'll learn from it. She's dangerous, just like her brother. She's only 19 fucking years old, so I think she is the youngest female fighter. Maybe the youngest fighter.
Not just
Raul Rosa started at 18. Remember, he was fresh, but she's definitely the youngest woman. Woman.
When she was walking out, it said she's the youngest UFC fighter. Maybe
current. Yes.
Yeah, when they said that, maybe currently.
Yes, current, yes. But the earliest debut ever was Raul Rosas Jr., which was supposed to be on this fight card, but was not. He was supposed to fight Rob Font, but Rob Font ended up fighting someone else. Go back to the fights there. We'll move on. Next up, we got Alessandro Costa and Alden Corda. Third round, TKO. In 47 seconds in third round. So, Costa, good job. Don't really too much to say. It was a back and forth flyweight fight. Next up, we got Zachary Reese and Cedricus Dumas. Dumas is the notorious guy who gets arrested every 3 months. Last one, obviously, he broke into his ex-girlfriend's house and hid in a fucking dog cage from the cops. Had an ankle monitor. He was supposed to fight in his last fight, but couldn't because he couldn't get his ankle monitor off in time.
Yeah, and all his business.
Dude, I am airing it out tonight. I'm John Anik right now. I feel like I am channeling John Anik through there. And we're going to give him some... What?
I don't think was there.
John Anik was not there. You know who else wasn't there, I'm pretty sure?
Who?
Dana White, right?
He was not. Both of them were not. Both of them had other obligations that night.
Dana White was at a boxing match.
So was John Anik.
Ooh, juicy.
John Anik was the color commentator for the boxing match last night during the same time as Noche.
That's Dana White's new toy right there, because you can tell he does not give a fuck about the UFC as much as that, because this was usually a big fucking deal he puts on for Noche. Last year they put on in a spear, dude.
Yeah, this is one of the biggest cards of the year. If it's not a giant number, 300 or something like that, this is usually the biggest fight we could have. It's Noche. They go all out for it, and
wasn't even a pay-per-view this year. And I think a lot of that has a lot of this has to do. Yeah, a lot of it has to do with that construction, air quotes, happening in Mexico. I don't know. I'm speculating. I don't want to speculate like that. I could end up missing, but yeah, whatever happened down there just didn't happen right, so we didn't get it. Next up, Jesus Aguilar.
You did miss the biggest thing about the Dumas fight.
Yeah, ended in a fucking ball kick. So if you
what leave on a stretcher.
He did leave on.
You peaked so hard right there.
Sorry. Probably not in the recording, so don't worry about that. But he got kicked in the balls so hard he had to leave in an ambulance.
Couldn't stand up. Could not stand up.
We've all been there as men, kicked in the fucking balls so hard you can't breathe. And now imagine being in a fist fight and then,
having a fight after.
And having to fight after that, it's just not going to happen. Run of bad luck, this guy.
I would be very surprised if they don't cut him. Maybe they give him benefit of doubt because it was a nut kick, but I don't know. From all his legal problems and other shit happening.
Seems like a pretty big fucking liability for a guy who's 10-3, right?
He posted on Instagram like 2 days before the fight. He said he only had $13 in his bank account.
Mm-hmm.
Going into it, so
he needed that win. But left getting kicked in the balls, and sometimes life kicks you in the balls. I hope he turns his life around, dude. I mean, I hope he's like a success story that you can look back and we can laugh at the shit that he was in trouble for and did. But who knows? I don't know. I hope best for him. He could be good at fighting if he would get his shit together and focus. But whatever.
All right. Continue.
Next fight, Tatiana Suarez and Amanda Lemos. This was an okay fight. Tatiana Suarez, fight went the same way every time. Every round, should I say. Started off with Tatiana heavy grappling, which she is an Olympic grappler, so we are to expect that, and would push her up against the cage. Used a lot of her strength. She was a lot bigger than Lemos, but Lemos held it down, dude. She can fucking grapple. She would turn it around a lot of times, and the third round, I would have to imagine everyone gave the third round to Lemos because she ended up bringing it back around and winning the third round. Definitely didn't win the fight because the first two was just such a grapple fucking. But Amanda Lemos is good.
Everybody.
Yep. Tatiana Suarez is good. Same card all the way around. So that tells a story right there of what I'm saying. Yeah, it started off so fucking hard in the first of the rounds that it just definitely one of the rounds she would tear off towards the end. She's got to work on her cardio. I don't know how, I would never say that to her face. Sal D'Amato. Let's see. Highlight that there. But he did it right. Look at that. He agreed. Everyone else had the same card. And I would agree with that card. That is the anyone who didn't do this, judging should be fired. That is exactly how it went. Yeah, like I said, I don't know how you tell someone with that survived cancer to get their cardio better. So she's just great at grappling. Yeah, I don't know. She'll do great. She's still gonna go and do great things. Just maybe time. I don't know. I'm not going to give fucking technical advice, Work on your transitions a little better. Your fucking takedowns are on point. Your grappling top game and pressure is on points. It's just Lemos had better transitions like in the jiu-jitsu department, so she could flip it around, and she really defended herself and came back around. Next fight, Claudio Puelles and Joaquim Silva. Claudio Puelles is a Spanish team announcer for the UFC with Santiago Ponzinibbio and Alexo Grasso. Dude was good. I think he was living in Mexico. I don't know, dude. He came out with a fucking Canadian flag, and he's from Peru. He's fighting out of Canada, but was a Hispanic fighter that night somehow. Is on the Hispanic broadcast team, so... we'll call him a Hispanic fighter. Lost decision, so that's just what happened. Next up, Jose Medina and Dusko Todorovic. Dusko. We all love Dusko. Dude, I've been a fucking fan of Dusko for a while. I remember when he was undefeated, and I've seen all 6 of those losses, and when Dusko is on, Dusko is the fucking man. But sometimes he's a little chinny. Sometimes he's a little, just like timid. But when he chooses to fucking turn it on, he goes, dude. He looks like a giant Dustin Poirier. Uh,
Got a long head.
he does got a long rectangle head. Go to his record real quick. I kind of want to look at, because Dusko's good, man. He's got grappling and he's got striking pretty much down. I've seen him knock motherfuckers out. I've seen him, like, as of last night, choke motherfuckers out. And see, he just gets on these little losing skids here. But if you go back to his wins, look, TKO, TKO, submission, TKO, TKO, KO. So, I mean, like, it's just boom, 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 boom. Yeah, yep. It said all his losses are in UFC, and I have seen him pretty much his whole career. He lost his first loss came to Punahele Soriano, which is that big Hawaiian guy. I think he's since retired. I don't know, but I like Soriano. But yeah, knocked him out. Like I said, he's a bit chinny at times. He's got a couple KO losses, but it's because he's got a wild. He kind of keeps his hands down. Does not keep his hands up. Go to Jose Medina's record right there if you would, though, because I kind of want to highlight him too. He has had a fucking run. I don't know if he's won a fight in the UFC. Has not.
He has not. He even lost the Contender Series.
God damn. He lost on the Contender Series, and then he's lost every fight since. Names. So, I mean, here's the thing. You can't say he sucks. So, the Zachary Reese guy has beat the Dusko guy, who he lost to last night. That Atiba Gautier guy is the fucking Francis Ngannou. This is the, like, chubby guy. Remember when that little Francis guy was fighting this guy, and he was, like, taunting him and shit?
I think so.
And just knocked him the fuck right out. And it was like, on that fight, when we were breaking it down, I was like, who the fuck is the matchmaking on this? Yeah, he's probably not going to be part of the UFC anymore. 4 losses in a row. They really tried to give him a shot. He's probably stepped in late notice a lot of those, which is probably why he's still around. But he's just had not any impressive showings, so unfortunately probably going to have to go do some work somewhere else.
PFL, you're going to get another great fighter.
You're going to get a couple off this card tonight, and we'll get to them. Santiago Luna and Li Quang knocked him the fuck out, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Bang clang.
Back and forth a little bit.
It was, yeah.
It wasn't like, first round, 2 minutes in, but they threw some punches. It was a fight. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? Yeah, good bantamweight fight.
Yeah. Next one was crazy.
Next one is the one I was hoping to get to quick. Alexander Hernandez and Diego Ferreira. Alexander Hernandez is really coming back, dude. He's growing up. He's coming into his own. He's finding his style. He's, essentially a man now. His fucking record's crazy, though. If you want to look at it, he has, like, wins over some of the best lightweights, and his losses are mostly, like, fucking...
Did you see that?
Yeah, it was Justin Gaethje's. ESPN, baby.
ESPN.
Jesus. So, yeah, look, Bill Algeo, Damon Jackson, featherweights. Not shit, but then he's got to win over Jim Miller. Then he's got a loss to fucking, like, Billy Quarantillo, but he's got a win over Chase Hooper. Win over Oliver Abin Mercier, Benil Dariush. Got a win over Trinaldo. I mean, that's just it. Diego Ferreira was a fucking vet that he probably should have had a closer fight with, but he's doing good, dude.
4-fight win streak.
4-fight win streak. He's had a lot of fights, man. It's like 26 fights, something like that.
Left the dude like with a massive fucking knot on his head.
Oh yeah, yeah, that huge hematoma like right at his eye.
Yeah,
There it is.
just a little bit. Hopefully we could see that. I'll go there.
If you can't see
Just a little
that,
bit.
just imagine like a fucking egg under his
Oh,
head.
they can see it.
Yeah, there you go. That's a fucking knot right there, dude. Uh, yeah, Alexander Hernandez is a bad fucking man. He'll give you a fucking lump or two.
It's insane.
Man, wasn't even the worst beating of the night, honestly. Um, Next up, wow. Okay, let's talk about Kelvin Gastelum, Dustin Stolfoltz. Kelvin fucking Gastelum. Kelvin motherfucking Gastelum. Fourth time he's missed weight. He's fucking enormous. He looked good. I mean, he won his fight, but ultimately he's went up a weight class and still can't make weight at 185. He used to fight at 170. He came in at 191. I can't imagine he walks around much more than one. He probably walks around 205 pounds. So, he maybe cut a little bit. I don't know what he walks around at. He's not that tall. He's very square figure. God damn it. It's his midsection.
That was posted 3 days ago, and he's wearing the Noche shorts. So this is him. This is him.
He's got like the top half of like Cain Velasquez and the bottom half of Alexander Volkanovski. Like it's all his top half. But I don't know if it's like a discipline thing anymore, or if he just thinks like, I don't have to. I keep getting away with it. I can afford financially to give up my money. I don't know what the fuck he is thinking, but he keeps missing weight. I don't think they're going to keep him much longer after this, to be honest. Even though he won his fight, I just don't see the way, especially the way the UFC has been cutting people, left to right. He is kind of he got inducted to the Hall of Fame, so he is a Hall of Famer, you could say. His fight with Izzy got inducted, so.
The only active Hall of Famer.
Yeah, which he's not like a straight up inductee. So those ones with the fights, they're a little weird. So I mean, like you can call him a Hall of Famer, but it's like he wasn't. It's a fight. So, but yeah, it's one of the greatest fights. He's involved in one of the greatest fights in UFC history. But that I don't know how much longer that kind of holds off the fact that he can't ever make weight. He's in between. He's hitting a mark that's not even a fucking weight class. He's in between the 185, 205. So he definitely cannot fight at 205. He probably does not even weigh 205 pounds. So he can't fight at light heavyweight, and he's just not big enough, dude. He's not big enough to fight at fucking middleweight. When he fought like Chris Weidman, and you saw like Chris Weidman just literally. When he went down for a takedown, he took his little legs and just stuck them together and pulled him out from under him. I mean, it didn't look like it took any effort because he's just so much bigger. Like Chris fought it light heavy, so he's a fucking giant. But yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know if which he still got it, but he may just want to try boxing. Like he really don't wrestle. He don't fucking try to grapple that much anymore nowadays. He's trying to like counter punch and slip punches and shit. So he probably just needs to box. There's weight classes where he wants to be at. So I mean,
hey, UFC fighters have been doing good at dirty boxing.
Doing great at dirty boxing. Go do some dirty boxing. Fight Jake Paul. I don't know what your next move is, dude, but it's not going to be in the UFC if I had to guess. If
they let him get away with it, he has one more. If he does another fucking fight and it misses weight, there's no way.
And he probably will chance it and do it, and we'll see. But I don't, dude. It's just he has no discipline anymore, or maybe he's got something medically wrong where he can't cut the weight. But if he does, he probably should be fighting. So I don't know what the fucking solution to Kelvin Gastelum is, but I'll end my rant on it here. I love Kelvin Gastelum. Dude's got a hell of a fucking. He's a southpaw with a hell of a back fucking left hand. And he always sneaks it in, and he always fucking tags people with it. And I always like Kelvin for that. I remember in UFC The Game, like UFC 3, he was my favorite character to use because he did have that sneaky backhand, and it was all power, and it would sneak, and you can't see it. And it is very transferable to real life because that is how he fucking gets down. Love you, Kelvin, but god damn it, son. Get it together. He reminds me of that fucking Andrew Ruiz, the boxer. Is that his name? Andrew, I think, or Anthony Ruiz, the boxer that
Yeah,
beat Joshua.
I think they call him Andy.
Andy Ruiz, yeah, that's him. Andrew, yeah, yeah. Just got fat as fuck, but he's skinny now. He's lost a lot of weight, but dude, he just when he won that belt, dude, he blew up. Fucking
Championship money that you eat.
Kelvin Gastelum walking around at 300 pounds. I mean, god damn, dude.
I shout out to my buddy who called him the fridge.
The fridge, he is built like a fridge.
That's what I call him.
Spends a lot of time at the fridge, I would guess.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I like Kelvin. He's a nice guy. He's cool. You know, was a big Mexican name on this card, so the crowd went crazy for him. Yeah, I don't know, dude. I don't know how much longer they're gonna put up with that shit. Next up, Rafa Garcia, Jared Gordon. Jared Gordon damn near died before this fight. Did you hear this? He got hit by a fucking car.
Yeah.
Bent his knee backwards.
Yeah. Well, Hall's out of all people, the one who broke the news.
He would. And he said it in such a Bilal way. Jared Gordon was hit by a car and still fought Water Warrior. I know you've seen Jared fighting with that knee brace, and sometimes when you see somebody with a knee brace, you're like, "Oh fuck, this ain't
you
good."
made jokes about it last night too.
Yeah, and I will always make jokes about it. 'Cause it is not good, dude. Never looks good. I can't remember the last time I see somebody win with a knee brace. If you can think of one, let us know in the comments. But I don't remember someone winning with a knee brace. Never a good look.
Not off the top of my head, no.
Probably has happened. I'm not gonna say it's impossible. But yeah, whatever. Coming up next, Rob Font and David Martinez. This is Raul Rosas Jr. was supposed to fight Rob Font tonight, but could not fight him due to whatever, I can't remember. But this was co-main event. David Martinez stepped in short notice-ish and beat the veteran Rob Font, man. I mean, David Martinez got a big future ahead of him with a win like that. You know, Rob Font, much like all the New England Cartel guys, I mean, I hope there's a new generation of New England Cartel guys that comes through because their striking is great, but the guys are just getting older, man. They're all just, they're getting up there. They all still can fight and will still do work in the UFC, but, you know, it's probably doors closing in on a lot of them. Rob Font, fucking 38 years old. Calvin Cater's like 42. I think he just retired. And I can't remember the other one. But anyway, you know, they're just getting older. And so there needs to be a new wave of New England Cartel guys if they're going to keep that dream alive and that spirit and that style of fighting alive, that boxing heavy, grappling defensive style. (22-9) for Rob Font, dude. 31 fucking fights. Puerto Rican bandit, just, you know, like I said, still good, but he's getting up there. He's 40 fucking years old, dude. You can't do this shit forever, especially at bantamweight when speed is the key, and speed is the first thing to go when you get older. Yeah, so sorry, Rob Font. Go David Martinez. Main event, Diego Lopez, John Silva. Ooh, is right. Was a good ass fight, man. Was a back and forth. There was points where you thought both of them were gonna win. John Silva definitely had the most damage at the end of it, but he fucking rocked Diego too. He did great. You know, say what you will about John Silva. I know he drives Luke up the fucking wall, but he's a talented fucking guy. And when he was being patient, it was working so good. But when he got too overzealous, threw a couple spinning elbows of his own that didn't land, and Diego Lopez said, hold my mullet and watch this, and fucking landed one on his ass. And that is how that fight ended. So Diego Lopez is the man. He's good. He's big for that fucking weight class. Jean Silva is also good. He'll be back and will do damage.
If it wasn't for Alexander Volkanovski, Diego Lopez would be my favorite featherweight.
Yeah, and I get that. He's just, you know, balls to the wall, just in your face.
Every fight I've seen of his has been great.
Yeah.
Just amazing fights.
Not afraid to take damage is the one thing about him, and it's the very Mexican spirit in him. I think he is technically born in Brazil, but had lived in Mexico his entire life or some shit like that. But anyway, he's was representing Mexico. Place went fucking crazy when he did that. He knocked him out with a spinning elbow to the head.
Beautiful.
Just
Beautiful fucking elbow.
like I said, John was doing work and backing him up, and that's what was getting him. But John just got too overzealous, and Diego just timed that perfect spinning fucking elbow. Just cracked him right on top of the head. Split his head open. Jean Silva got up, was a real bad sport about it, tried to push Diego, was protesting it even though he was flat the fuck on his face with blood trickling down his face.
Punched him in the back of the head when he turned around to walk away.
Tried to, punch him when he walked away. I think they made up.
He didn't try, he did.
He did, yeah, I know.
He did. Punched him in the back of the head.
He did. Yeah.
Very disrespectful.
Weird ending.
Like I said, you already brought up, not a big fan of him. I liked him for a little bit there because he's a very entertaining fighter, but then just press conferences and just overall just how he promotes himself just doesn't vibe. I don't vibe well with it.
I like him. Yeah, I like him as a fighter. As a person, he's a little bit of a fucking dork. I don't know. He's just too much. When he gets
the fighting nerd's name too seriously.
When he gets fuck, dude, he's got when the spotlight's on him, he's just too fucking. He's weird. He's crazy. He tries to act out. A little bit of it might be on some kind of spectrum. One might say. I don't know. He might be the kid that would have bit the shit out of you if you were to play with him. I would imagine. I don't know. But he lost a fucking key fight last night that probably would have put him in a very, high spot for probably a title shot. All of them, man, the fighting fucking nerds, all of them got to a fucking one fight away from a title shot and it slipped away. Yeah. Which will make you think, were they those guys all this time, or did did time catch up to them? Did they fucking did somebody put a curse on the fighting nerds? Did somebody, spike a chili before, something at a team event or something? I don't know what happened to the fighting nerds.
They could have just let it kind of get to them.
I think it might have got to their heads, dude.
They've been dominating.
Everyone talking about them here recently, just, can they be stopped? All I'm undefeated in the UFC. But they all are good, and they all will come back. Just got to keep working on their craft.
And I like fighting nerds. I like almost all of them. Everybody, except all of them that fight in UFC for sure. Silva was the only one that I was iffy on.
Right.
So it's sad to see them all lose. I was
weird.
If I were to back Silva, it would be for the gym because I like the gym.
Yeah, and that's real. Yeah, man. Sad day if you're a Fighting Nerds fan or like a Fighting Nerds dick rider, because they all have lost their previous fights. It's not been a good year for the Fighting Nerds, but there's always next year. They'll come back. They're all, like I said, fucking good. They're all still in their primes. A couple tweaks and adjustments for all of them, and they'll be back on top. Carlos Prates is back in the winning column already, so...
Mm-hmm. I didn't know this. I didn't know he was fighting Leon Edwards soon.
Mm-hmm. He's probably going to win that fight. If I had to guess, I don't know, but...
I hope.
Leon has been... he's been trigger shy.
Yeah, there's Chow with his fucking recent loss.
Yeah.
Ruffy with his recent loss. Both on the same night, of course.
Tough.
Has been for the Fighting Nerds. I hate it.
Tough. There's a lot of these motherfuckers.
Yeah, there's a when I went on this gym page, I didn't expect to see a bunch of these guys.
There's like
A lot
40.
of them have
There's
to
like
be.
40 fighting nerds.
Some of them have to be different organizations.
The Black Nightmare. How did we both get drawn to that one? Look at his fucking record. The Black Nightmare might not be that much of a nightmare, I think. I don't know. Don't know. Do you think they let him wear the glasses? Current MMA streak, 4 losses.
Where does he even fight in?
Go down. See if it lets you. Give him his record. Keep going. There it is. Oh, that's a lot of red. Damn.
What organizations?
The
Right here.
Black Nightmare might have his own fucking nightmare he's going to. Damn.
Yes, well,
Dude.
one organization I recognize is Elite FC. That's it.
He's getting fucking stopped, too, a lot. Go up to his breakdown. Go up just a little bit. Go up to the top. Let me see that right there. Yeah, god damn, dude.
A lot of submission losses.
6 submission losses. He's got 2 KO wins and 1 decision win.
Decision.
Damn. Insane. Maybe they need to kick his ass off the team. Maybe that's what's happening here. They're training with fucking the Black Nightmare and motherfuckers like him. Who else they got? Let me see.
I don't know. I've never looked at a gym like this before.
I didn't know you could do this. What is this on? ESPN?
No, Tapology.
Tapology. Yeah, they're good.
Gyms. That might be the craziest record.
That might be the biggest fucking red flag on the team. They might just have him around just because he's funny or something.
Yeah, it's 19-9. I mean, that's not bad. That's not a bad record at all.
No, Thiago Moises is a shit. I know he's a fighting nerd.
He's learning shit.
He's on a little bit of a skid, but I know Thiago Moises for years. He's good.
He's going back and forth.
Karina Silva, I know her.
Yeah, she's got a fight with Macy Barber coming up.
Obviously, Michael Oleachek, and then there's Carlos the Nightmare Protez. That's probably why Igor had to make his name the Black Nightmare. Holy fuck! Look at the number. Look at the first guy. Look at his record.
The legendary.
Look at the numbers over to the right there.
I know, 49-11. Must be a kickboxer or something to have that many fights.
Yeah. Go down. Let's see.
Thunder.
Lost his last one.
Let's see. 16 wins by submission, so not a kickboxer.
Go down and see. Let's see the promotion. Let's see what kind of heat he's bringing. Where's he fighting at?
Thunder fight. Bison combat.
Legacy FC is legit.
Legacy, yeah. That's the.
He fought Jean Silva. And he fought Igor Fernandez. Hang on now, goddammit. Those are 2 fucking...
Fighting nerds.
Those are 2 fighting nerds. What the fuck?
Was Igor a
That's-
fighting nerd
that's the-
this time?
I don't know. He wasn't good, though. That's the Black
2009.
Knight. He's fucking 3-10, so he fucking wasn't great.
Oh,
That's that guy.
Igor
Click him.
is the Black Knight?
Click him. Just click it. See if it's him.
No. Igor.
Oh, okay.
Igor Fernandez. Very close. It's his alter ego.
Okay.
This guy's got that guy don't have a bad record.
Okay, we'll go back and see if it's the same Jean Silva. Now I'm curious. But Brazil, they all have the same fucking names.
It is not.
It is not. He's 48. Okay, go down to his record. Okay, yeah, 28. And so. Okay, he's legit. I know I'm picking this fucking guy apart so bad.
I like it. I mean, we're picking on individuals.
It's just crazy MMA history. We're MMA historians, to a certain point.
Yeah, this is crazy.
49-11 though. That's fucking. Was that Anthony Smith's fucking record? All right. Flavio Alvaro. When was the last time he fought? Is he still active? He's 50, so god damn, probably not.
2017.
No, he's
Lost to a
done.
knockout in 2017.
His fight name's legendary, so probably is a fucking legend. So he's yeah, could be retired fight nerds too in that list.
This right here. Last fight.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know the fight nerds was this fucking
That goddamn extensive of a list of fucking.
Yeah.
It's a lot
Some
of
crazy records
fucking
on there.
people.
Huh.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, I guess let's do a couple of current events, and we'll get off this sumbitch.
What you got? What you got?
You want to bring up Titty's guy on Contender Series?
Titties.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Steven Asplund. All right, so me and Lucas were watching Contender Series, and this guy was the main guy who stood out. Was 350 pounds, 500 pounds, something like that. It just he was a half-ton man, and he lost all the weight, got a very saggy front end, and came in, was a real character. Just type in Steven Asplund.
Asplund.
And
Okay.
was kind of a character, kind of somebody, just, I don't know how to say, white trashy maybe, but a good time.
What's his name?
ASPLONUD. LUND. Yep. There he is, I think. Am I wrong? Oh, there he is. There he is. Okay, so this guy. Yeah, man. Heavyweight, if you couldn't have guessed. Front end is a fucking nightmare, but he embraces it, was very funny about it. He said, I'm just a fat boy with big dreams that made it happen. His dad was a fucking UFC, not UFC. Ooh, don't let that go. It was a MMA fighter. Hang on now. It was a MMA fighter, not a UFC fighter. And yeah, dude, this guy won by knockout in like fucking 10 seconds or some shit. What was it?
19, I think.
19 seconds. He's like 6-1, so very green. Was begging Dana for a contract. Said he would, quote, suck Dana's toes. But that's his words, not mine.
That's exactly what he said. He said, Dana, I'll suck your toe. Here we go. Here's a quote right here.
Dana, I'll suck your toes if you want. Please, I want a contract. Yeah, he was a funny guy. He did get a contract, so I'm excited to see him and what he's gonna do in the UFC.
I don't want to start anything, but is this him? Is this a fucking...
That's him. That is him.
I don't want to go through some fucking...
Fox 9.
Fox 9.
Shout out
Loses
Fox
300
News.
pounds. Yeah, it is. Concrete Aspen. That's his fight name, Concrete.
Yeah, it's just some video of him. I wish I'd just show that picture. There he is. Yeah, dude.
You're a big boy.
Looks like a fun hang. Looks like he'd fucking get down at a bonfire or some shit, and fucking crank a dude up for looking at his old lady.
He fought in LFA.
He's really good. I mean, for like the shape of him, like I said, his body's not great.
Yeah.
He's all saggy and hairy, but
That's what happens when you lose a bunch of weight.
I'm not a man's body judger, but while you're watching him, you can't help but notice how shit just goes flying every which way. And when he gets to the mic, he's funny. I liked him. He was very, goofy, entertaining.
Every way, shape, or form, very entertaining. Fighting, entertaining. On a mic, entertaining.
Liked him.
He could definitely go far in the UFC.
Could definitely go far. I hope he does. May not. But as long as he makes it there and has a couple fights and we get to see him. Imagine like him versus Derek Lewis, like the build up to that.
God.
How funny that would be. Okay.
It's a good fight.
Next up, Terrence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. Do you know anything about that? Did you watch anything about it?
I heard that Terrence Crawford won.
He did.
That's
And
about it.
that's where Dana White was hanging out with Turkey, the fucking Dubai millionaire who pretty much makes Dana White hold his pocket wherever he goes and hold his hand, literally. Uh, yeah, big fight. Canelo Alvarez been on a fucking tear. I don't really get into boxing that much. I just wanted to make it a point to say that Dana White was there and not at the fucking UFC Noche where he should have goddamn been.
Should have been.
One cool thing, you know when Crawford beat Canelo, he won like 5 titles, something like that.
Yeah. And at the end, like when they were doing like their after press conference, he went back and gave all his titles.
Gave them all back. I
Back.
thought that was pretty cool. And then dapped him up and
Mm-hmm.
showed respect. And I thought that was cool. Terrence Crawford is the man. The best boxer on the fucking planet right now.
Technically.
Maybe Usyk would have something to say about that, but I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not a big fan of boxing.
I could
I
give a
don't-
fuck less for it, honestly. But
Didn't hate Canelo.
I always like Canelo
No.
just because he is entertaining to watch. His head movement is just magical. Yeah, I seen that meme where it says like Dana White. This is where he figured out he hated boxing because there's 60 minutes in between each fucking fight.
That's what I was looking for. I was looking for that photo right there.
Yep, that's what you asked for, buddy. Look at that guy beside him. That's the Turkey a la chic.
Turkey, Alashi. Oh, I don't go fucking TikTok.
Go to fuck. Yup. You done got a Korean malware now.
I do. There we go.
Dana White, look at you. Look at the time he's having.
Dana White.
He's
Hope you
thinking
enjoy your
about.
time over there, you fucking
He's
traitor.
making $10 million right there, just sitting there, and he's thinking about how he's gonna go gamble it in blackjack here in a little bit.
I did hear a rumor that he owes like $30 million to a casino. A casino came out and did a thing, like a presser saying that Dana White owes him $30 million.
I bet he has the money and could pay it. I bet it's like a grudge thing where he just doesn't. He's like, fuck them, I ain't paying them.
Can you believe that? Yeah.
Because he probably has $30 million he could just give them.
Fucking Dana.
Fucking Dana White. Dana. We always laugh because anytime a Brazilian wins and they go to call Dana and want like a title shot or they want if the contender series, if they want a contract and they're Brazilian, they always call Dana. And they go, Dana, please, Dana.
Dana White.
Dana White, please. Okay, only thing I got left is, did you see? I sent it to you, but we never talked about it. But Sean Strickland confront Derek Moneyberg in the hotel.
Yeah, I sent it to you too.
Oh,
I
dude.
think I think when I seen it too, we were talking and I told you about it. I was like, you gotta watch this video, and I think you seen it right after that. Anyway.
Yeah, either way, good on fucking Sean Strickland. Hilarious, honestly, because...
We definitely wasn't the first people, but we were pretty early on the Moneyberg train.
Yeah, if you want to go back on the archives, it was several months ago we had the Moneyberg fucking conversation. So...
And now Moore's just coming out.
He's a very topical person right now. I don't know why, but
I wonder why.
He's just just a common black belt like every other one of them. There's nothing different at all about him. And that's what Gordon Ryan would say, so you have to, and that's what he says, that's what we believe, because Gordon Ryan is Jesus to jiu-jitsu, so you just take your word on it. Is it
In
going
the
to...
same breath, he also said that belts don't matter. So
He said belts, as long as you're progressing in jiu-jitsu, it don't matter. Is if you got $10 million to give to somebody, then belts don't matter. And if you're a 42-year-old black belt, you can roll with any 42-year-old black belt if you just put in the time and have a good memory. That's all I hear, and that's all I know about jiu-jitsu from the greats.
I kind of got a funny story. I don't know if I've ever told you, but we have a family member that used to do karate. They used to teach karate out of their dad's like basement, and he had like decent sized little school of people, and he asked like, "Oh, do you want to do karate or whatever?" And I was kind of interested in it, but mom didn't want me to do it. And he's like, well, he's like, you guys don't even have to pay. He goes, if you want to, he's like, if you want to, you can give me the $40 it takes to get a black belt, and give me a black belt in a week.
That's how it is. That's why you should never take a taekwondo black belt serious. Dude, I took karate too as a kid. I learned from a guy named Mr. Bowling who wore fucking flip-flops on a motorcycle to class. And he wore sandals and socks.
Mom didn't let me do it was because you did it as a kid.
It's so stupid, dude. And you didn't. I don't learn shit, dude.
After the podcast, I'll tell you who it was.
I remember the funniest part. The only thing I really remember about karate class was we had this like chubby kid in there, and like it's just like a joke. He went up to a teacher and he was like, "Hey, Mr. Bowling, can you show me how to break a man's arm?" And like Mr. Bowling like took him like in a Kimura and like put it behind his arm, and he just immediately fat kid cried. Where he's like, and then he cried for about 10 minutes, and he's like, "Quit crying! It didn't hurt. I didn't do nothing to you." That was my karate.
Bro, did you pay the $40 and get the black belt?
No, I didn't last very long for some reason. After school karate by Mr. Bowling. People wasn't breaking down the door for whatever reason. He was an ex-Marine, too.
Reason, yeah.
He was insane. He looked just fucking like, okay, and literally imagine this, Red Foreman. That is who Mr. Bowling looked like. It was insane how much he looked like him. Sounded like him, too.
That offered to teach me bowling was an ex-Marine.
Don't teach me bowling.
Oh, bowling, sorry. Teach me karate was an ex-Marine.
The guy that taught me bowling was Mr. Karate. Isn't that fucking crazy? Okay. Oh, God damn it. We're getting off. Let's end it, dude.
Let's end it here.
All right.
I fucked up.
You fucked up, but it made us laugh, and we're going to end on that. And I appreciate, everyone listening and being fans in general and letting us do this because it is a lot of fun. And if you made it this far, you're the man, you're the woman, you're the shit. We out of here, motherfuckers.